and I want to help differentiate between what is that of the mind and that of the ego. So I've mentioned about the ego before in some previous videos, but in general terms, what the ego is all of the outdated programming that is keeping you in a place that you're no longer in resonance with, and that is what's causing resistance. So the ego is not your enemy, nor is it your friend, and that's because it used to be the mind. So the ego is the structure that has enabled your survival. So the reason that that vibration is still going is because you're the one still perpetuating the need for it, because of the belief systems that are still installed within the frequencies and the vibrations of the electrical flow that is not only within your brain, but also connects to your entire nervous system. And that's why the ego triggers the thought processes and the emotions. The ego is just the remnants of the instinctual brain that's still harboring its vibration, because it's still being perpetuated by the survival-based mechanisms that we operate within the system of society. And the more systems that are perpetuating the same frequencies or triggering the same emotional instabilities or thoughts that cause suffering, then we are perpetuating that same karmic cycle. And instead of releasing it through that heart space, we actually encourage the mental activity, and it never seems to cycle through our being to be released. To deprogram from what you don't want, you need to stimulate the opposite signal of that. But the law of polarity and energy work, it doesn't allow you to just jump from one state to another like that. So what you actually have to do is to raise the vibration out of that state of the mental and emotional signalling now that is all around within that torus field, by changing the perception of what you're focusing on. Where focus goes, energy flows. So if you're in a state that's focusing on fear, then your energy is going to be drawn into that emotion, that energy in motion from that mental stimulation. So find something that does make you feel safe. Then you can focus on that courage element, because you're less likely to create confusion, because you can distinguish the different resonance for you to understand the vibration of each of them. Any other person can only point to your unit of space, but that's like a whole universe that belongs solely to you. You're the only one with the map to navigate that. And if you don't understand your own navigation system, then you might confuse other people's resonance for yours and other people's resistance for yours, and actually end up attaching to other identity forms or labels, or boxing yourself into other limitations because it resonates as an identity package. So you have to be very careful with the identity politics, and resonance doesn't mean just blindly following what feels good. So always be honest with yourself first and foremost about what is resonant and what is resistant within you. And the way that you learn that navigation system is by utilising the information or the tools that you have. Don't shy away from the ego. I sometimes use the ego to wake up other parts of me, because I can familiarise myself with the patterns enough to know it when it surfaces within my life or within another's life. So become familiar with where you come from, and always try and bring space to any event. Whenever you're being authentic with yourself or another, it allows for more of those esoteric abilities that come innate with that growing awareness.